Hi everyone, it's Frida and welcome to my channel. I was preparing for a shop update, so I made a bunch of cute filigree enamel earrings and I'm going to take you through the process with me. I've learned cloisonne enameling 20-something years ago in an art school in Europe. Let's get started. I've sold some earrings from my store recently. You guys seem to like them, so I decided to create more. All of these going to be little floral earrings, so first I designed the shape of them and then I draw them on a copper sheet. I cut them out with my saw and I filed the edges with my needle files. It was a lot of cutting, but here I only show a little bit of it because the video would be really boring if I showed all. I have to drill holes in each of them to be able to hang them, so I punched a mark to lead the drill bit. Now I drilled the holes. I'm planning to dome them a little bit, so I nailed them to make them more malleable. I warmed them up to a nice red color and I quenched it in pickle. In this case, you can quench it in water. I just wanted to skip a step. The pickle cleaned off the oxides nicely, which developed during the enamel. Next, I grabbed my doming block to dome the pieces. We do this because we want to prevent warping. I'm using a round-faced hammer for this. Now the pieces were ready for enameling. First, I'm going to apply enamel on the back side of the earrings. I'm using clear fuse on the back, the same thing I'm going to use on the front. I sifted them at the same time to save time. When all of them were nicely covered, I fired them 2 by 2. I'm firing them until the developing oxides dissolve in the clear fuse. It happens when they become nice and gold color. When I was done firing all of them, I put them in pickle to dissolve the oxides developed on the other side on the front of them. Until they were in the pickle, let's package an order I got last week. These earrings arrived to their new home already in Wisconsin. Thank you so much, Kimberly, for your order. I really appreciate the support. And thank you so much for the comment you left me. It really made my day and I'm so happy you loved them. These earrings I'm making today going to be up in my store hopefully when this video comes out. Please guys, check it out if you're interested. I leave the link down below in the description. Now I'm making filigree wires by twisting 2 wires together. After I was done with that, I removed the earrings from the pickle, I rinsed them with distilled water and I sifted the front of them with clear fuse. After I fired them with my torch. I fired them 2 by 2 until they became nice and gold color. Now I'm using these filigree wires to create the center of the flowers. I'm simply coiling the wires up until I reach the size I want. I really love the texture of these filigree wires in the middle part of these flowers. I put them on the surface of the earrings and I'm using glue to secure them until the next firing. I'm using thin round wires to separate the petals and to add more detail. When I placed all the wires on the surface, I waited the glue to dry and after that I fired them with my torch to melt the base coat, so the wires are going to get stuck in it. After they cooled, I put them in pickle to remove the oxides from the wires. When I got to this point, it was already late and I really wanted to go outside to enjoy the sunset and a cup of tea. To be honest, this time of the year is my least favorite. It's way too hot outside and I feel a little bit low. I don't have much energy, but I really love to go outside during sunset and reconnect with nature. I'm so happy to live in a place like this beautiful. The next day I continued the work. I chose the colors, most of them were washed already, but I still had to wash some. These enamels come in powdered form and they contain fines and we have to wash out the fines because they can disturb the clarity of your final work. That's what I'm doing here. I'm rinsing them 6 to 10 times with distilled water. I started with the yellow flower and I'm using 2 colors here. I left some distilled water on the top of the enamels so they're wet and I'm using a paintbrush and a little scraper to get them on the surface of the earrings. Until you watch me do this, let me talk about my courses on Patreon. I have 2 courses up there right now and both of them are beginner friendly. You can follow me step by step and by the end of these courses you're going to end up with a beautiful cloisonne enamel piece. In the first one we're making this beautiful trillium piece and in the second one we're making these cute floral earrings. I hope you guys check them out, the links are going to be in the description. Meanwhile, I fired the first earrings with my torch. I waited them to cool and I put them in pico to remove the oxides from the wires. Next, I'm applying the colors on the blue flowers. I'm using 3 colors of blue here. Guys, I'm going to share a longer video about these earrings on my Patreon and I'm also going to share the exact colors and the materials I used for these projects. Check it out if you're interested. Now let's answer a question I got on my recent video. Dorosa says, "You do so many cool techniques, which one is your favorite so far? I really like the stained glass look." First of all, thank you so much for the comment, I really appreciate it. I think she's referring to the plicature pieces I made here on this channel. To be honest, one of those projects is my favorite too. If you watch my channel, you might remember the toucan window decor I made not too long ago. I will put a link in the corner if you want to check this video out. Plicature is such a challenging technique and I really love how this piece worked out. The design reminds me of the Art Nouveau era, which is my very favorite art style. Let's get back to the project. I'm really excited for these little earrings I'm making right now. It is a new shape I just came up with and I think they look super cute. I'm using opaque white here, which makes them really simple but pretty. I think I'm going to make a pair for myself. After the enamels are applied on the surface, we have to wait until they're completely dry before we fire them. If there is any moisture left in them, it evaporates way too quickly during firing, so your enamel pops off, ruining your work. Guys, if you would like to see more enameling videos from me, please check out this playlist. I've chosen a beautiful pink and a little purple for this trillium. You can see here that the pink appears white before firing. That's an interesting tidbit to know. When you fire them, the true color is gonna come out. So it's always good to make color samples before using your enamels. When I was done with this last piece, I put it aside to dry. Lucky was really impatient by now, so until it dried, we went for a walk. I love this little guy so much, I can't believe that they wanted to dump him to a shelter. When I came back, I fired the last pair, I cleaned them off in pickle, and they were done. I also added a small semi-precious gemstone bead to them. I think they complement these earrings pretty nicely. Okay guys, this is it from me today. I hope you like these earrings as much as I do, and please check out my store if you would like to purchase them. Also, please consider supporting me on Patreon. The links are going to be in the description. If you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel and please comment and like my videos. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!